Hello, how are you? I hope that you are doing well. Let me say that again. I just now noticed something. I have been doing Facebook Lives for over a year now. Oh my gosh, I think it's been like 3 years or more now. I just now realized that up in the left hand corner, there's a little thing that says live, right? It counts you down. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that because I think it used to be it'd be like a big actual like 1, 2, 3 and then you're live. Anyway, okay, you didn't want to know all that. So hi, how are you? I am Nikita and I am right now representing Just You Soap Company. So on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're going to start. Obviously, we weren't on Monday, but on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they're going to be Just You Soap Company days, right? So we're going to come on a Facebook Live and we're going to talk about the products that we have. We're going to talk about the additives that we put into our products. And we'll talk about the benefits of some of those additives. So if you happen to come on live, thank you so much for joining. If you are watching the replay, thanks for watching. So what we're going to talk about today are clays. What are they and what do they do? So we're going to talk about bentonite clay, Kaolin. You know, they say if you can't pronounce it, it may not, you probably shouldn't. I can't pronounce it. It's Kaolin Clay. If you know how to pronounce it, then you pronounce it for me. Hello, Pastor Eder. How are you? And then activated charcoal. And then we're going to also talk about the Moroccan Red Clay, which I've just started using Moroccan Red Clay on my face. So we'll talk about that. It's last on the list, so we'll talk about it last. So for the bentonite clay, and I'll show you what it looks like. The bentonite clay, you can use all of these on your face. You can make masks out of them and they will help you with your face. Hello, Devin. How are you? So for the bentonite clay, each one of these in some kind of way is like a detoxifier. But for the bentonite clay, it removes toxins from your body. It treats oily skin and acne. There it is for the face. It detoxifies the skin. It's good for treating poison ivy and for treating diaper rash. But for Just You Soap Company, what we would do, we may begin providing the powders in containers for face masks, because again, like I said, I have used Moroccan Red Clay for a face mask, and I'll talk about that a little later. But for the bentonite clay, what we use it in is soap. Usually what we put it in our facial soaps. We do actually, I think we have a bentonite clay soap. I don't think it has any peppermint or anything in it. I think it's just a bentonite clay soap, and it's for your face. These do, and I'm not making any medical claims. Let me go back. I should have started at the very beginning. Just You Soap Company does not make any medical claims. That is a disclaimer, right? I'm saying that to you, so if you get this and it doesn't work and you go to your doctor and say, well, that girl told me that this right here was going to heal me of this thing that I got going on with my face or whatever it is, I didn't tell you that. So I'm not making any medical claims. What I am telling you is that the bentonite clay soap, we have gotten great reviews on it, that it has assisted people with their acne and clearing their skin. Again, it is a detoxifier and it removes toxins. So when you use these soaps, especially if you use any of these as a mask on your face, you will notice, you will see that it's going to pull these things from your skin. And for those clays that are toning clays, they do actually tone your face, because like I said, I've been using the Moroccan Red Clay mask, and it is awesome. When you do use any of these as a face mask, it is imperative that you put a moisturizer on your face after. If you notice, for the bentonite clay, it says it detoxifies the skin. When you're using it as a soap, our soaps are moisturizing. I'm not just saying that because I'm saying it because they are moisturizing. So they have shea butter in them, they have mango butter, they have cocoa butter in them. So they're moisturizing soaps. But still, after you use it, if you have issues with your skin maybe drying out, that wouldn't be the issue if you use our soap. But if you need to, then of course a good moisturizer would be important. And what I use after I wash my face is the whipped shea butter that we make. So moving along, the Kaolin, that's Kaolin Clay. It helps control oiliness. I have a very oily forehead, and I have noticed that after using the Moroccan face mask, my forehead is not as oily. It is a natural detoxifier and exfoliator. An exfoliator is really good when you have that dead skin on your face. It can soothe rashes and irritation. It tones your skin, and it can be used as a natural shampoo. So hey mozzarella. So my mother-in-law and sister-in-law use the bentonite clay they use. They actually use the bentonite clay on their hair. They use it as a hair mask. But the cat. They use it as a shampoo, but it's still like a hair mask. But they mix whatever they mix with it and use it for shampoo. But the Kaolin Clay can be used as a natural shampoo as well. So here we go with that. Again, these clays, these items we use them in our soaps, right? So we sell facial soaps, and that's what we would use it in. But then you can also use these, and as I stated earlier, we'll probably begin selling them in containers, just the clay that you can use as a face mask, and we would give you instructions with that or whatnot. It is a natural detoxifier. Again, all of these have they're exfoliating. Not all of them, but some of them are exfoliators. But all of them have a detoxifying quality. That's why it's so important when you're dealing with your skin that you drink water. It's so important that you watch what you eat, that you try to stay away from oily foods, that you try to stay away from a lot of processed foods, because that stuff, what is it going to do, right? It has to go somewhere. So it's going to affect your skin. It's going to cause you to have acne. It's going to cause you to have, it can cause and all of that. So in order to have skin that is healthy and that looks good, because as ladies, I don't know what happened to my laptop, as women, we want to be sure that that we are presentable, right? We want to be sure that our faces, when we don't have makeup on, is still clear. We want to be sure that when we don't have our makeup on, that we still have a toned face. And these clays and the facial bars that we have, that we put these clays in, would be beneficial. We're going to be doing some soap, I think, tonight that's going to actually have the bentonite clay, the Kaolin clay, and the activated charcoal in it, okay? And then moving along for the activated and an essential oil, not sure which one yet, but it's going to have an essential oil in it. So moving along, the activated charcoal, the benefits of it is it detoxifies the skin, it's antibacterial and antifungal, it's a deep pore cleansing. So I'm going to stop right there because there's some more benefits of activated clay, but deep pore cleansing. So if you have large pores on your face, and maybe just washing your face with the regular soap is not getting it, the activated charcoal, the benefit of it is that it's a deep pore cleansing. So it's going to get down into the pores, and it's going to pull out all of that stuff that may be clogging your pores, that may be causing you to have it's all balancing. Again, I have a very shiny forehead, and I have an oily forehead, and my chin gets oily. So I have the oily dry, right? So it's all balancing. So then activated charcoal will balance out your skin, so you won't have the very oily forehead and the oily chin. It balances it out, because again, that can cause you to have acne and things like that. And I said this before, and I'll say it again, since we've been making soap and I've been using it, I have not had issues with breakouts. Right now I've started to break out, but I've been using Moroccan Red Clay mask, and it's helping that. I don't know why I'm breaking out. I don't know if it's what I'm eating, or I don't know, being in the house. I don't know what it is, but at any rate, I've been using the Moroccan Red Clay mask, and it's been helping with that. And then of course, the activated charcoal is a gentle exfoliator, and it smooths and refines your appearance. So it smooths out lines and it refines the appearance of your face. And then lastly, the Moroccan Red Clay benefits. When we got that in, I was like, I'm going to use this as a face mask. So this is how I use the Moroccan Red Clay as a face mask. Well, I'll read to you what it's about, but you can use it as a facial mask to nourish your skin. It evens out blotchy skin tone and reduces acne, specifically stubborn blackheads. There are many clinical studies that have found this type of clay to be effective for increasing skin elasticity due to its high silica and magnesium content. And when I put it on my face, I laugh every time when I look in the mirror after I put it on, because it reminds me of that scene in The Color Purple where the kids are putting mud on on Celie's face. And that's about what I look like. But it's awesome and it works. It has really helped my skin. I have noticed that my skin tone has evened out on my face. I noticed that I used to usually have these dark, I don't know, circles or whatever under my eyes, and I noticed that, you know, you don't want to get it too close to your eye. So just in the area right up under my eye where it was dark, I was like, it looks lighter right there. So I started putting up just a little bit closer, not to get too close to my eye. And I've noticed that my skin has really evened out from the Moroccan Red Clay. This is another one that we're going to put into a soap to be a facial soap. But when we begin to offer these clays in the containers for you to purchase to make your own mask, then I would strongly suggest any one of them, but the one that I have been using for at least a week and a half, 2 weeks, is the Moroccan Red Clay. And what I do to make my Moroccan Red Clay is I have witch hazel and I have rose water. So you put a tablespoon of Moroccan Red Clay and then a tablespoon, you could do water, but I do a tablespoon, half and half, a half a tablespoon of witch hazel with no alcohol and a half a tablespoon of rose water. I mix it with my red clay, and I don't use that whole tablespoon. You can actually use that 1 tablespoon for a week if you put on a good amount to cover your whole face and you put it on your neck. And then what I do is the bowl that I put it in, I wrap saran wrap around it, and I put it in the refrigerator so I can use it the whole week, because if you leave it out, it's going to dry out. And you don't want to do that. That's wasteful. So you just put it on your face, and right now I'm not using it in a facial bar. We will begin putting it in a facial bar and then offering it on our website. But right now I'm just using it as a face mask, and it is totally awesome. I really, really, really like it. And it's like I'm like addicted to it. I hate to miss it a day, but you have to let it sit on for about 10 to 20 minutes for it to really get in your skin and for it to dry before you wash it off. So the days that I don't have 10 or 20 minutes to wait, I just wash my face with actually I wash my face with a Treasure Spot soap. Because you can use it for your whole body, and it works because it has vinegar and aloe in it. But at any rate, and I like it. And I think the next time I mix up my mask, actually sitting here thinking about it, I think I'm going to put aloe, just divide it up a third, and use aloe, witch hazel, and rose water. So when you purchase the Moroccan Red Clay from us, when we begin to sell it, that is an idea for you to use, right? You can use the water, or you can use some other things to help you, just help it along, right, with your face, because witch hazel is an astringent. You know, people still use witch hazel as an astringent on their face, but the particular one that I have doesn't have alcohol in it, so it's not going to burn you, but it is very cleansing. And the rose water actually has aloe in it, but I could put some extra aloe in it because it just gives you some more to help soothe and heal and help with your complexion to even out, to help with exfoliation, and hopefully help you reduce your acne and give you the skin tone that you want. I don't wear makeup, so what you see is what you get. So we want to be sure as ladies, even guys, what we want to be sure of is that we're putting our best foot forward and that we are representing ourselves, our daddy God, and our kids and everybody else in the best way that we can. And one of the ways that we can do that is with our face, right? Because so many of us have issues with acne. We have issues with oily skin. We have issues with uneven skin tone. And sometimes that holds us back from doing the things that we want to do and putting ourselves out in front of people because we are self-conscious about the way that we look as far as our face goes. So Just You Soap Company, just in case you didn't know, every product that we make is made with you in mind. So if we make a facial soap, it's not because it's like, okay, let's throw another product out there at them. No, we make it because it is out of necessity, because we know whatever issue that we've had or whatever issue our children have had, Let's make a soap for that. Let's help them. And by helping them, by helping us, then we can outpour and help everyone else. Because as our motto is that Just You Soap Company, made with you in mind. You were in our mind when we thought about, if we're having this issue, somebody else is having it, let's do this thing. That's why we already have an activated charcoal peppermint soap. People rave about it. We already have a turmeric facial soap. People rave about it. We have the Moroccan Red Clay. It'll eventually go into a soap. Right now, I'm just using it as a face mask. Totally awesome. And when we begin to offer that, the clays in just the powder form and with the instructions, we'll let you know that. We have to figure out how we're going to package that up, if we're going to give you some more items to go with it, or if it's just going to be the clay. We have to figure that out. But when we get ready to do that, we'll let you know when it is available for all to offer. So those are the clays that we have. That there are so many more out there. There's like a French clay and some other things that are out there. But what we have right now, Just You Soap Company, and what we are using in our products is the Bentonite Clay, the Kaolin Clay, the activated charcoal, and which is not necessarily a clay, and then the Moroccan Red Clay, right? All of these are beneficial to your skin, particularly to your face, because again, that's what people see, and we want to help you put your best face forward. And in order for us to be able to do that, this is how we're doing it with these clays, and we're putting them in our facial bars so that you can use them. And then by Saturday, we will have a new bar that doesn't have a name yet, but it's going to include the Bentonite Clay, the Kaolin Clay, and the activated charcoal, and some other goodies in it, and it will be available for purchase by Saturday. So I wish my assistant had been putting the names of the clays in the comments while he was sitting here, but he didn't. And that's okay. He also could have put the website name, but he didn't do that either. So I have to go back and put all of that in after the video is finished so that you'll know. But if you're interested, and if you would like to see what products we have, if you like to purchase any products, if you have any questions, if you go to the website, excuse me, if you go to the website and you have any questions about any of the products that you see on there, please feel free to email us at JustYouSoapCompany.com. You can inbox me personally here on Facebook. You can inbox or message us on Just You Soap Company, which is on Facebook, or you can send us a DM on IG at Just You Soap Company, and you can ask us whatever question you have to that you may have, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. If you have purchased a product and you have a review for us, feel free to inbox us, DM us, or email us, and we can add it to our website. So again, today we talked about Bentonite Clay, Kaolin Clay, activated charcoal, and Moroccan Red Clay. All of these are very beneficial for the skin. They all remove toxins. They all help control oiliness. They all help detoxify. The Bentonite Clay treats poison ivy and diaper rash as well, just as the clay itself, and you mix it with water and put it on. The Kaolin Clay can be used as a natural shampoo, and it also tones your skin. The activated charcoal is antibacterial and antifungal, and they all help again with oiliness. The activated charcoal is a gentle exfoliator, and it smooths and refines the appearance. I can vouch specifically for the Moroccan Red Clay. They all are very good, but right now I'm using Moroccan Red Clay, and I can see a difference. It has toned out my skin. It is toning out my skin, and it really has helped. I really didn't have outbreaks anyway, because since we've been making soap, that's all I've been using, what the soap we make to wash my face, and it really has made a difference. But I can tell that it is pulling out the impurities, and I can actually for real see a difference in my skin. So again, if you're interested in purchasing any of these products, or if you have any questions about anything that may be available or may be coming available on JustYouSoapCompany.com, then you can hit us up by email, messages from our website. I believe it has a contact page on there, or you can DM us. So again, our website is www.JustYouSoapCompany.com. We would love to hear from you. We would love to send you some products, so feel free to make a purchase. Hit us up, and you'll probably get a free gift somewhere in there. So if you have any questions, let us know. And it was something else I was going to say, now I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I hope you're having an awesome evening. And until next time, which will be Friday, not exactly sure what we're going to talk about, but we're gonna let you know. We'll let you know on Friday when we get on. We'll let you know what our topic is going to be. But as always, be blessed and be
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. I'm sorry.
You could have put all that in the comments if you've been doing the comments while I was on. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So, Taylor, we're gonna have to get you on your job. You got to come onto the lives at the point of attack so that you could put all the information in the comments. But at any rate, I hope you all have a blessed day, a blessed night, and until Friday. No, it's too late. Now he's talking. And until Friday, as always, be blessed and be in peace.
Peace.